Welcome to Jimmy Buffett.
Slush Puppies Tiny TV. We're out in Waikiki for a Saturday edition of the Perry and Price Show as they do it live to over 100,000 listeners coming at you from the Waikiki Beachcomber Jimmy Buffett's. And there you see the duo, the tandem that's number one for years in the morning. Price on the left, Perry on the right. And right here in the middle of my camera, Lex Brody's president, Scott Williams. Now, Scott, usually we're at the school for our Thank You Very Much award, but today explain why we're at Jimmy Buffett's.
Well, when we went to the school, we didn't have the father that this winning student wrote to, but he's here this morning. So
I see him eating breakfast and taking pictures, and you even brought the award for him today for the Thank You Very Much award. But yeah, usually they're at the school, you can't make it, so we still went down with the tiny cam anyway.
Oh yes, it was still awesome. Kayla was able to read the letter to the class, and they were all able to share it with each other. It was just an amazing example of how much just saying thank you very much to a loved one can really affect people's lives. All the students in the class could sense that.
This is one of the favorite segments of Tiny TV. People cry and laugh and have a good time with it. This is a very touching one. Explain a little bit.
Well, it's a single father of three that is just doing everything he can to provide for his children. He's just self-sacrificing and dedicated to his children. And the thing that really touched me is Kayla really appreciates that effort instead of sometimes looking at, well, Dad's not there for me. She realizes that he's doing everything he can to be the best father possible, and she realizes that and is showing her appreciation towards that.
Hey, there's something that started a long time ago. One of the most famous dudes in the history of advertising and business in the state of Hawaii came up with a 4-word slogan that became the most famous slogan in Hawaii. His name was Lex Brody. You know the slogan. Let's hear you say it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much has turned into an award. The new general manager, when he took over for Lex, the new general manager of Lex Brody said, let's turn this into something big, because thank you very much was so famous. Scott Williams, general manager of Lex Brody. Hi, Scott.
Good morning. Thank you very much for having me here this morning.
Whole thing started how?
Well, when Lex turned 90, we wanted to continue his legacy, and we were trying to think of the best way to do that. And it was kind of a simple thought process. Come up with he always said thank you very much, and he was simply trying to show the public when it was appropriate to say thank you, and that was all the time. So out of that grew the Thank You Very Much Award program. And of course, after he retired from the tire company, he was on the Board of Education for almost 12 years. So he was very dedicated in trying to make a difference in the community and really send a message out there that simply by being appreciative has huge awards.
And by the way, Lex is alive and well. For those of you who just haven't seen him lately, he was here for his 95th birthday about 4 months ago. Sat right where the crocheting lady is sitting right there, as a matter of fact.
Are you ever going to finish that?
No, not at this rate. Look at that. Look at her. She hasn't paid it one word of attention to what you're... in any event, we have the Lex Brody Thank You Very Much Award. The kids write something, they thank somebody who maybe they haven't thanked, but should. Who is it this week?
Well, this month our winner is a young lady from Salt Lake Elementary School. Her name is Kayla Kim. She wrote a letter to her Daddy Kim.
Hi there, Kayla. How you doing?
I'm fine.
And, okay, what school? Salt Lake Elementary?
Huh?
Salt Lake?
Yeah.
And what grade? 5?
I'm in 5th grade.
5th grade. That means you're 11 years old?
10.
You're only 10. Okay, and you wrote a letter to Dad. Why don't you read part of that letter?
Oh, okay.
All right.
Dear Dad, I love you a lot and I appreciate what you have done for me for the past 9 years of my life. I wrote this letter to thank you for all you have done for me and our family. You are the best dad and I am so proud and happy to have you in my life. First of all, you are very protective. You are like my life preserver when I'm in the water. You had a hard time in your life as a single father trying to support 3 children of your own, me, Nicholas, and Dumby. When Mom left our family, I started to burst out, but I knew you wouldn't leave us like that. You were right there for us. Second, you work like a machine. You work more than spending spending time with us. That hurts my heart. But I know you need to work to support us. During the weekdays, you work in town, and when you come home, you're as sturdy as a pig. Lastly, you have done so much for us. It hurts me that you need to work so much to support our family. When we were a complete family with Mom here, I was a brat. I never appreciated our family. Now, since you're a single parent and need to work so hard, I appreciate you so much. We even decided to help with the chores around the house. Love your daughter, Kayla Kim.
Wow, Kayla, what a nice story. And Scott Williams from Lex Brody. We got to end this piece with, after a football game, win the Super Bowl, everyone goes to Disney World. But we got to get a phrase from Danny Kim. How do you feel about this whole day, the whole experience, Danny?
Well, I don't know. It's an amazing day. Today is my best day of my life. Kayla make it happen. I'm so happy.
Wow, what a story! The Kims, thank you very much award here on OC16. Hey, there's a band playing now here at Margaritaville's. It's called Kapala with Perry and Price and Sweetie on Cam on OC16. Let's go out with some music.
Some things in life we can't deny, like an older say goodbye. Though I'm sad to see you go, there's one thing I need you to know. You're the one, you're alone, I smile just like you give